Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Cara, and if you're returning, I'm so glad that you guys are back. Today we're gonna do my June wrap up, and we're gonna do my July TBR. I know this is gonna be a bit late, but some stuff happened, so I couldn't film these videos before the time as like I usually do. So I hope you guys still enjoy this video, and excuse me for being so late and making this video then. So let's get into it. So the first book I read, this actually the second book, but whatever, is Set on You by Amy Leah. I heard a lot of good things about this book and I was excited for it, so I did read it and I did end up enjoying it. It just took me longer to get to this one than I thought I would, but I did read it and I did enjoy it. This is about Crystal, and she is a fitness influencer on social media, and she just recently broke up with her boyfriend, and now she is trying to find herself again and feeling confident in herself again. And while she's going through this journey, she meets Scott, and he's a firefighter, and they meet at the gym, and they have like this almost communication trope that they miss each other in the communication, and then a lot of other things happen, but eventually they end up together, which was so cute to know their story and know how Scott treated her and stuff, and how he was always there for her, and that was just like so sweet for me. This is also a plus size representation. I'm saying plus size, but like she's curvy, so yeah. This is a really good book, and I know a lot of romances don't do the plus size, but this was really great to see, and I just loved everything about this book, so I hope you guys also give this book a try. Also, this book was a 4 stars and the smut was also a 2. Okay, and then the second book is The Hardest Fall by Ella Macy. This is my third book by her, and I absolutely love her writing style. And also, I feel like in every book that I have read of her, I can relate to the main female character, as it's very realistic, and how the female main character's emotions is, her thoughts is, her personality. Sometimes they are anxious, sometimes they are not, and like they overthink and stuff like that. That is very human, if I could say so. But like I can relate a lot to that, because in most of my life I sometimes do get anxious and I do overthink sometimes, so this is really great to see in these books. Okay, so The Hardest Fall is about Zoe and Dylan, and Zoe is a shy college student, and she is trying to like go through her college life without how can I say this, without mishaps, you know. And then she gets there to like kiss him, and she follows him into what she think is a classroom but isn't, and they have a like an awkward meeting and stuff, and she tells him about the dare, and he's like no, but he has like a girlfriend, and she's okay, no, leave it, and she just like walks away and stuff, and the story's gonna go from there, and I totally love this. And it's also gonna be like a roommate situation, so I was really enjoying this one a lot. And like they made like a pact, if they meet again, whenever, and they both are single, they will go through with the dare. So this was really sweet to see. So I hope you guys also give this one a try. This was a 4 stars and the smut was like 2. Okay, so the actual first book I read this month was Kiri Captivity. I'm going to put the photo here. I didn't know going into it it's gonna be like very smutty and stuff. So okay, this is a 3 stars and it's also a 3 for smut. It was an okay read. I just didn't think it would have that much smut in it. Yeah, so I was I finished it, but like I don't think I will continue the series or anything like that. I was just like, wow, okay. I read something out of my comfort zone. So yeah, I wasn't very interested in this book like for the smuttiness because there was a lot of that. But like the plot, I was interested in the plot, although there wasn't a lot of plot, but like, so I gave this one a 3 stars. This is in Alex's point of view. It's a human. He's trying to rescue the other humans that crash landed on this planet. And what they don't know is that they will not get out of that planet, because a lot of things will happen and they will crash land. So that is a mission gone wrong. And then these aliens fool them into thinking they are a peaceful race and stuff like that, and then they like kidnap them. Well, not yes, kidnapped, and then they use them uh, as sex slaves and stuff like that. So that was kind of awkward. And then when they're finished, they're taking them to like the king, and they're selling these people now that they gathered, the aliens, and they're selling them to the king, and they have to work for the king and his kind now, and a lot of things is going to happen from there. But it was like a really short read and stuff, so there wasn't a lot going on except for like the lot of smut and how they traveled from where they crash landed to the king. That's where book 1 ended. So like, yeah, it wasn't really that plottiness. I didn't see really a lot of plot, but like it was an okay read. That's why I gave it just 3 stars. So yeah. Next up we have an arc, and I really do love her books, so you guys need to go check it out. This is like the second book, and she also dedicated it to me, so I was really happy about that. The book's name is Silver Moon Kiss, which is the first book, and then it's like Becoming Alpha, so it's the second book actually. So in this book we're following Trigger and Kylie, and in the first book you have to go read that one, but a lot of things happen in the first book leading to this second book. And also didn't like the ending cliffhanger. Like I was like, no, don't give me that cliffhanger. And as I told her no, she needed to like finish book 3. I'm so excited for book 3, because like that almost cliffhanger ending, like I just want to know more what's gonna happen now, because like this series starts off, I can tell you that because it's book 1. I'm not going to spoil anything in book 2. The first book is about Kylie and Trigger, and they're finding themselves, and Trigger is like a singer, and in like book 2 that got complicated, so he did something. But like in book 1 they're finding each other, and they're like getting to know each other, and they find out they're mates, and they're gonna form a bond then. So in book 2 they're already together, and they need to go to his grandfather's pack because he's like a hybrid. He's half vampire, half werewolf, which is like a hybrid, and they need to figure out how and who is going to take over the pack. And eventually his mother tells him, well, he needs to do it because like she's going with his father. So it's kind of complicated and stuff, but it was really good and I enjoyed everything. But I didn't like the villains in book 2. Like why is there like spies and all these type of things in them? It's like, I don't know, but I just loved this book. Everything, like seriously, it was really a good book. So it was a 4 stars, and then the spice was a 2.5 because it started from the beginning. But like I said, this is a book 2, and in book 1 we didn't really get as much smut. We did get smut, but like 50% in. So in this book it starts from like the beginning. So yeah, I really hope you guys go check out her books. Like I really enjoyed this. And she also has like another book. It's also a werewolf book. Let me see if I can get it. It's this book, The Second Alpha Hair. I also enjoyed this one. Really enjoyed this one. It's also like really short, so you guys need to go check it out. I think this one was her first book that I read and she wrote. But like, I really enjoyed this one. I got this one in a giveaway she did in the beginning when she started, so I'm really excited. I do follow her on Instagram and stuff. If you guys want me to link her, I will link her down below, just to give her more people that are interested. She really writes more fantasy romance than just romance, but like, she's trying to do a type of gang romance right now, which I'm really excited for because it sounds really great. So the first 3 she wrote was going to be werewolves, which is this one, and then Silver Moon Kiss and Silver Moon Kiss Becoming Alpha. And then her next book is going to be the gang one, and I'm so excited. So guys, please do go follow her. I'll link her down below. Next up, we have a Lover's Lament. I hope I'm saying that right. Sorry if I don't. Usually I can't speak the author's name, so I'm not even trying that now. So yes, this book was more of a army type of romance, where they were childhood sweethearts. Yeah, they were going out, and then something happened and he went away, and then they like broke up. So this is also like a second chance. This was also a pen pal situation, and I really did like the pen pal situation, but not as much as I thought I would, because I have read Dear Aaron and I wanted something similar to that. Like, the half of that book is like messaging between them, so they're getting to know each other, where in this book that's here, they didn't really message a lot, which I feel is like, how would you get to know him right now? The messages that they did send was very sad and emotional and stuff, because a lot of things happened to her, and now her psychiatrist told her now she needs to like get a pen pal situation with an army person, because the army person, like, I don't want to spoil it, but like something happened, and like army person was responsible for it. And so she's very against the army now and stuff like that, but now she's getting this pen pal situation and stuff like that, and she's meeting him again through this pen pal situation, and a lot of things happen. And like I said, this was just not for me personally. I feel this was very sadder than what I'm used to reading, and I wasn't really into that anymore, because I did read A Thousand Boy Kisses by Tilly Cole, but I read that without knowing it's going to be sad. So with this book, I also read it without thinking it's going to be sad. I thought it was going to be like a military romance. There's not going to be a lot of sadness in it. Like, I didn't cry in it, but like, I feel like it could have been a lot more happier than it was like in the book, and it just wasn't for me. So I gave this book a 3 stars, and the smut was a 2 stars. So yeah, I was just not like really feeling this book, and with me being a mood reader, it just like put me off, and I had to finish this book because I was like putting it off for like 2 weeks and stuff. So I did finish it. So yeah, that's what I thought about it. Next we have The Alien Beast. Yeah, Her Alien Beast. This is about Axon and Elizabeth, and Elizabeth was a kind of doctor on Earth, and this is book 3 in the series, so you guys need to go read book 1 to 2 before you start this one. But like, I read the first 2 books in 2021, so it's kind of a long time that I had read those. So when I got back into these, I just like ate them up. I read most of them now. So yes, I'm very excited to tell you guys about this one. I would definitely recommend the series, so do go check it out. If you're wanting a fun read, they do have smut in it, so I'll give you the ratings now. But like, it was really good, and I enjoyed everything about it. Like, there was different scenarios in each book. It wasn't like I'm gonna say the Ice Barbarian Planet, like those ones, they were kind of similar to each other. Like these ones are also, but like these ones have more scenarios and stuff like that. Where the Ice Planet Barbarians, there was very little to um changing a few things, you know. So if I read 3 of them, I'll be tired of them and I have to take a break. And then I have to go back and read 2 or 3 of them again and then take a break. Where with this one, I can just like read all of them and they were like very good, excellent. Because something new happens and everything. So it was really well thought out and written. So guys, please do go check these ones out. I did love this book. I gave it a 4 stars and the smart rating was a 2. Yeah, it was a 2. So this follows Axon. He's like a fighter in this planet. This is a prison planet that they are on, and yeah, I have to tell you from the beginning. In the beginning, there was humans abducted from Earth, and they crash landed on this planet, and this planet is like a prison planet, and these vortexans. I'll put the name here. I'm not good at saying that name. But they are like a group and they were put there because they stand up against the king on the planet that is like the first guy in the first book, Droth's uncle, and he killed Droth's father. Okay, so they're on this alien planet and these guys help them to like survive and stuff like that, and they go to this like camp that these guys made and they live there with them, and like they find like some of them have like this mate connection, and so they find out like a mate is possible with other species in the universe because they didn't know that. So they get this connection with these human females, and they are like a group of like exiled people because they were against the king. But like I said, a lot of things are going to happen in each book leading up to where they return to Vox and fight against the king. That's going to happen in the last book, but in every book something's going to happen and a mission is going to happen so that they can get back to that planet that is their home planet. And I really enjoyed everything because like each book has like a different scenario. Like the one book has like where they go to like this one city and they need to find like someone to make a communicator and they save a female human. And then another book is where they have to go to like this tower and destroy it so that they can get off the planet. And like a lot of stuff like this is happening in different books. So it was like nothing is like almost the same. Like it was really really good. Okay, so this third book, it's actually the third book, I gave it a 4 stars and the smut was a 2. It was really good. I really did love this one. So yeah, and then we have the Alien Warrior. Now I reread this one. I read this one in 2021. I reread this one because this one is the 4th book, if I'm correct. No, I'm sorry. Yes. Okay, I'm sorry, I just had it backwards. This is the 4th book. It is her Alien Warrior. It's book 4, and this follows Gemma and Kuzuri, whatever. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. And it follows them, and like a lot of things, like I said, is gonna happen in this book as well. I don't want to spoil it because if I do spoil this one, I'm spoiling all the other books before this one. So I'm sorry, but like these are interconnected standalone series. Like you can read them without the first books, but to understand what they are working towards, I would suggest starting from the beginning, because then you know what's going to happen, like what's the background and what you need for the later books. Because if you didn't do that, you're going to be like, why are they doing all of these things? Because they do give snippets why they're doing it, but like not the whole explanation in the first 2 books, because it's more world building in the first 2 books than it is in like the last few books, because the world building has been done, you understand. So it was really good to read that one. And then I read her Alien Rogue. I think I'm saying that right. That is Kate and Raina's book, and I really enjoyed this one. This one was really fun. Um, they were like just like normally doing things and stuff, and Raina's also like she doesn't want like him to like be like, yeah, but you're a human, I need to protect you the whole time and stuff like that. She was like, no, I need to pull my weight as well, and she doesn't want them to do everything for her. So she was really like helping and doing her own thing, if I can say it like that. But it was really good. I had a fun time reading these guys, these books, and it was a fun time. And I read like 2 each day, so it was really good. There are 8 books, so these 3 I read in June, and the next 3 I read in July. So obviously that's going to be my wrap up for July, but I just want to say I have finished the series, so I have read until book 8. So I did read them and they were so good. I just wanted to let you guys know that I do recommend the series, so please go check them out. Now we will do my July TBR, because like that's gonna not take a while. That's gonna be like really quick. So I just want to say thank you to Jonathan Ball Publishers for sending me these 2 copies. These are my second batch that I got from them. My first batch was an ARC. I think you guys have seen this on my Instagram or on my feeds, on my TikTok as well, if you guys are following me there. If you guys want the book, I'll show you. This was the first book I got. This was the blind date with the book. I got this one, and yeah, it wasn't my favorite, but yeah, like I said, thank you guys for that again. Then I got Night Angel Nemesis. Now it says it's the first book in something, and then it says it's like the 4th book. So I'm just reading it now like this. It's the Kyler Chronicles, this one. But they say the Night Angel trilogy is before this one. So like I didn't go back and read the other ones. I know some of us that got this book from the publishers did and went back to those ones. But I didn't. I'm like 20 pages in, so I'm really at the beginning. But as I said, I'm really enjoying this one so far. And like the first page just took me in, because like, let me read the first few sentences. He's young and likely innocent, and I wish it made a difference. If he doesn't move in the next few minutes, this kid has to die. So like this was really good. So far I'm like 20 pages in, but like I said, it's like really good. And also the thing is, I'm a mood reader, so I might read like 20 pages and then I feel like this isn't for me again, and then I read something else and I get back to it and it's like, wow, why did I put it down? So I want to thank you guys for sending me this one. I'm busy with this one currently. And then the next book they sent me was Heartless by Elsie Silver. Now I haven't read this one yet, but I'm gonna start it soon. I'm busy reading the first one because I want to like first, second, this is the second book in the series. I have also bought my first and third and fourth book. They are on their way to me. So yes, I'm very excited for that. But like I'm reading them now in the ebooks. And I do have the audiobook for the first book. So I'm reading the audiobook, listening to the audiobook, the first book. And then the second book I'm going to read from here. And the third and the fourth book, I'm waiting for my other copies to arrive. So yeah, I'm very excited for this one. So thank you, Jonathan Ball Publishers, for sending me these 2 books again. Thank you. So these 2 are going to be my books for July. I'm going to try to read both of them and finish them. But if not, I'm going to try to finish the Elsie Silver book instead of the big one. But like, I'll try to make it like 50% for the big one. And then I have A Marriage for One by Ella Macy. So like, this is going to be my 4th book from her. And I'm very excited for this one because this is like a marriage of convenience. And I've heard a lot of people say this is a really good book. So I started off with her other books because like I heard that if you start with one of these, you might not like those or something like that. And I was just like, okay, well, I'll start with what she started with writing. So I started with Jason, and then I went to Adam, and then I went to the hardest fall one, which is Dylan and stuff. And now I'm gonna do this one, which is Rose and Jack. So I'm really excited for this one. I do like this cover because like I didn't like the man cover, so I'm very excited that she made like the cartoony covers for these ones. And also I am still looking out for the last book that she wrote, which is the one that came out now a few months back. So I'm still looking for that one for like a cheaper price, because like books are getting expensive and stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping to get it for a gooder better price, and then I will have that copy as well. So I will continue supporting her because like I said in the beginning of this video, I really enjoy her writing style and the way I can relate to her characters. So I do enjoy that. So this one is also going to be on my TBR for this month. And then this one I'm currently busy with. I haven't finished this one yet. Guys, please do let me know if this one is worth it, because I am like 100 and something pages in, and I just feel like the main female character is like very childish. But I get this is like a high school setting, but like she's getting very childish for me. But yeah, I'm gonna push through and see how far I can get. Like I'm trying to get to 50%, and if I see it's not gonna work out, I might DNF, but I'm gonna try to push through because a lot of people like this book. So I'm gonna try to read it and see what's the hype about. Then we also have Weather Girl. I have this in my last month's TBR as well. Didn't get to it. I really do want to get to it. So yeah, I'm not gonna explain everything again. It's in my other TBR video. You guys can go check that one out. And then I have Icebreaker. This was also in my last month's TBR. I didn't get to it, as I said, so I'm really excited for this one as well. But also it's kind of like, I heard there's a lot of smut in it, and I was just like, I'm not in the mood for like a hockey romance with a lot of smut from the beginning, so I don't know. But I'll give it a try and see if I can read it. Maybe I'll do end up loving it. So yeah, if you guys have any thoughts about these books, please do let me know in the comments or send me a message or stuff. And please do go like my Instagram, my TikTok, and like this YouTube. Also subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you guys can know when I'm putting on new videos, because I don't have like a schedule for my videos. I just do it whenever I feel like doing them, because like at this moment I'm busy with uni and stuff like that. So it's a lot of time and work I have to put in. So I hope you guys do enjoy the videos that I do make. I am busy with the vlogs, so I hope you guys enjoy those. But yeah, so please like, subscribe, and comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.